guys doing out here?
It's Halloween. We've been trick-or-treating.
Are you alone?
There's a creepy man in a white mask.
Where?
And he keeps, like, trying to play hide and seek with us.
Where did you see him? Look! Run!
Jamie Lee Curtis, I cannot verbalize how excited I am to talk to you today. I've been such a massive fan for so many years. So
thank you so much.
Thank you so much for taking the time. Did you know that Halloween actually originated in Ireland?
I'm not surprised, but I did not know that for sure. If I was on a quiz show and they asked me that, I would have just lost somebody $100,000.
Well, not going forward, you won't. So now you know. But we're kind of, because Halloween is essentially an Irish holiday, I'm going to take this as an Irish movie. Just going forward, like Halloween. It's an Irish movie going forward now. And also, there's an entire city in Ireland called Derry that shuts down for Halloween every year, and it just celebrates for the entire month of Halloween. So consider this your official invitation to come visit Derry in Ireland for Halloween.
I'm going to tell that to my friends at Universal so that next year when we release the last of the trilogy, maybe we'll make a good Derry appearance.
There you go. Listen, I'll be front row center, and I'll tell you all the best spots to hit up. No problem whatsoever.
You know what? You'll do the Q&A. You'll moderate the Q&A.
Perfect.
Jeff Gier, please make that happen. Thank you.
Marvelous. Jamie, can you tell me what is it you think about? There's a certain collection of legacy horror and action survivors, specifically female. It's yourself, it's Linda Hamilton, it's Sigourney Weaver, where within a certain number of years, it feels like even decades later, cinema loves these particular survivors. What is it, do you reckon, about these particular characters that has really carried on the love all these years later?
Well, I think everybody loves a survivor story because we are all survivors. Mm-hmm. Every single human being has suffered the slings and arrows of outrageous fortune and unspeakable sadness. We've all lost people, we've all lost jobs, we've all had illnesses, we've all been divorced. I mean, like, life happens to everybody. But I think we look at these characters and we see them and they epitomize the very thing that we are walking every day. I think that's what it is. It's the best I can imagine. And it didn't used to be that they would let an actress do something when they were 19, do it when they were 40, do it when they were 60, keep doing it, because that's just not how people did them. So it's also something lovely, the longevity that these movies have allowed us, because all of us that you mentioned are still working in the industry as we did back in the day.
Yeah, like I'm shocked that someone in Hollywood hasn't tried to combine yourself and Sigourney and Linda in some kind of ultra amazing all ladies
I
survivor
did a comedy
kick-ass movie
with Sigourney. But you know, I think the what I would say is this. I'm known as Laurie Strode. Laurie Strode is very different from those other two women, those other two characters, Ripley and, Sarah. Laurie Strode is an every woman. I think what made Laurie Strode so spectacular in 1978 is she was the quintessential image of American innocence. A 17-year-old, smart high school girl who couldn't get a boy to kiss her because she was socially awkward. And all her sort of randy friends and snarky friends teased her and all the rest of it. And that innocence is coupled with this incredible malevolence. This, as Donald Pleasant says, he is the essence of evil. He has the blackest eyes. You know what I mean? Like, you can't create an energy field stronger than that simple collision between goodness and evil. So those other women, it's hard to relate to them, to their stories for me. I'm not saying that you know what I mean. But Laurie Strode is just an American girl. And I think people relate to her.
Yeah, like I could literally talk to you all day about
Well, you
this
will
character.
be in Derry next year.
I will. I absolutely will.
At the screening, because what they're going to do, Jeff Gier, is we're going to screen the 1978 movie, the 2018 movie, the 2021 movie, and finish with the 2022 movie in a 2-day film festival.
Magnificent.
It's going to end with a Q&A with you and me talking about the 2022 film.
Well, listen, I'm going to keep all of October completely free just for you next year.
It won't be. It'll be toward the end. By the time I get to Europe, it'll be after the release in America, which is what date, Jeff?
I think it's
for the next movie.
I think it's the 14th to the 15th of October.
Okay, so I'll be with you in Derry around the should we just say the 22nd, Jeff? Okay, we're locking it in. We'll be there. We'll be in Derry on the 22nd. I will try to get David Gordon Green to join me.
Magnificent. It is a date. And even aside from that, I'm so excited just to see how Laurie Strode story end next year.
Yeah, me too.
Jamie, thank you so much for your time today.
Thank you. God bless you. Take care.
Michael!
I want to take his mask off and see the life leave his eyes.